What a beautiful day today. Gonna be 80 degrees. I wasn't gonna go get a coffee, but it's not the same getting them at home. I just like going out, talking a little bit, seeing the sights. Never know what I'm gonna see. Hey, Marty just bought it like his another property, and they said, be careful going in the barn. Last time we were in there, loaded with rattlesnakes. Oh yeah. I want to go check that out. Oh yeah, I'd just be kicking it. I looked at a couple businesses to buy just for, like I've said this before, there's nothing as rewarding as like a good week's work. And even if you don't work and you just like screw around like I do all the time, it is fun. I'm not knocking it. I love it. But you'd still never replace that feeling of like making some money and like doing a good job. And I really don't think anybody can compete with me in anything anymore, because I'm old school. I'm a fanatic. I have my faults now, don't get me wrong, but I'm a fanatic about customer service, doing things right, no bullshit, returning phone calls, all that stuff. Look at this wisteria. I really am, and I think I want to like bestow that on some clients. Now just look at this beautiful color. Isn't it gorgeous? These are hunters, motherfuckers. I don't know how you enjoy shooting animals. I think you gotta have a major screw loose. I mean, especially calling it a sport on top of it. Animals always on the defensive. What kind of sport is that? How does the wildlife win in any way? I've gotten some great books in the mail this week. I mean, real barn burners. This guy died. It's not bad though, dying in a place like this. I mean, if you're gonna go out, which we all are, might as well make it good. This guy right here, he's a pretty good guy actually. He gets all the minority contracts at the Atlanta airport because he's black. His brother came from this little bullshit town. This guy right here, this is his summer home. He's an anesthesiologist. That's pretty damn impressive, coming from a place like this and going to a medical school and all that, and getting out and practicing. I noticed whoever bought this property up here, that they've been putting sides on that building. I wonder why. I thought it was just a deer blind. I hope to run into him someday. I will tell you this though, I'm going to look at 300 acres. Not because I need it. God knows that's true. Because I want it to stay open till it's tits up. I don't want to see a subdivision or some shit. That's coming. I know it's coming. It happened to me in Florida. Fucking property was $200,000 in 1992 when I bought it. Now it's 4.3 million. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's bullshit. I'll tell you one thing, man. I got lucky on a couple property deals. Everywhere I own was like Florida. I still got fucked out at 12%, but you know what? I don't mind that. Because she was there this whole time. Ching ching, chingy 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 lingy 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 ching. This place right here, I never see these people out. They took this old building like ours and put these stupid goofy lights. God, they're so fucking ugly, it's unbelievable. So I said 1 chingy ling, 2 chingy ling. So they got this, they did a beautiful job on this road. You know, yesterday I called the state of Georgia, Madison District 5 office, and I said, hey you guys, great job at repairing that road 20 between Siloam exit and Greensboro. You did an excellent job. They had road crews. They cut like all these big chunks out of the expressway. down to the dirt, put new rebar in, paved them, and cars were going over it less than 24 hours later. I'm talking about like 50 spots. You know how coordinated that has to be and done right, and nobody got hit or killed. That is quite impressive, and I wanted to tell them about it. And they said, thank you. All we get is complaints. It's like, not here. And whoever did this project here, another good job. Don't hear a ripple. Pine trees, sustainable pine trees. I haven't gotten around to looking up why they haven't been able to make synthetic paper yet. At least to be able to compete with this. It must just cost too much. That you still can't beat growing trees and cutting them down and growing them again and cutting them down. Because if you could, they'd be doing it. These outfits have some pretty impressive land clearing equipment. I'm not kidding you. I mean, they get out there and they just take this thing down to dirt. They could make it look like a golf course in no time. Speaking of a golf course, you know, Augusta's coming up. All those cool jets coming into town stuff. You talk about a great life, pro golfer. I mean, going there is just the aftermath of all the checks you've cashed. These big kick-ass private jets, good-looking wives, nannies. You don't do shit. Cooks. Your whole life, everything's done for you. Just go out and swat around this golf ball. I mean, the real money's in the sponsorships. Fuck yeah. Last I looked, golf was on the decline. I can see why. Is there anything more boring? I mean, it's cool as a sport, just going out there whacking around this ball in these beautiful places. But as far as watching it, holy shit. I mean, how bad can it get? I think that the reason that people watch it is because it's a hard game to play, and you're just watching it, you just can't believe the shit these people are doing. Not because it's some great entertainment in and of itself. It's just hard to believe you could have that kind of control with a metal club on a hard ball. That accurate. Time and time again. It's just a, odd combination of genes. Doesn't show up that much. Just some freak brain and your eye-hand coordination. All this bullshit comes together better than it does for other people. Look at this cute church here. Got four big old oaks. Bet those oaks are over 100 years old. Oh yeah. These people are dedicated, good people down here. I mean, I'm not on board with it, but I'm cool with the people that are. No traffic around here. I just drive down these roads by myself. Got the hell out of Michigan. Glad I did too. I liked Michigan in a lot of ways, except for that governor. This is the end of the road for her, though. Can only get better. They got two good places in Michigan. Well, three. You got Mackinac Island, Petoskey, and Traverse City. Other than that, nobody goes to any of those places to vacation. Which, I'm not saying that's the gold standard for whether a place is a good place to live or not. But you just got Detroit. Oh, God, what do you do with that? And all the surrounding places that are just as dumpy. Highland Park, Ecorse, River Rouge. Dearborn's been fighting tooth and nail to keep from the influence of Detroit. Livonia's scared to death. Redford's got the battle in neutral. And then you look outside of the state, Saginaw. Oh, God. See, this is the downside of the aftermath of the auto industry. And you got Flint. Oh, my God. Grand Rapids is alright, but that place is going to hell too. You got Benton Harbor, just total war zone. There's just only a few handful place to go. People desire to go, and actually you're stuck living there otherwise. If you're in your 60s, early 70s, you're just, shit, where are you going, man? You just try and war it out. Weld some bars on your windows. Get a couple big cans of bear spray. Put a bunch of signs around. We're watching you, like a camera eyeball. Get of course, you can't buy a light-sensitive automatic light that comes on when someone's in your yard. You couldn't afford the bulbs. Somebody trying to break in your garage all the time. I mean, you just go through a huge, giant city, through big neighborhoods, thousands of homes with bars on the windows to keep your neighbor from coming in there while you're sleeping. I mean, that's just insane. In a civilized society, they talk about the Civil War being remarkable. How about living in Detroit and you've got bars on your windows? I mean, that makes the Civil War look like a party, and it's been going on forever. I mean, take note. Detroit's coming back. Yeah, you're dreaming. That's the incubator for disaster and high crime right now. And even criminals attract crooked law enforcement officers. I see this Duggins. Isn't he running for governor? Yeah, I'd avoid him like the plague. Here's another guy that got caught lying. Guy hired a couple PIs to catch him fooling around on his wife. Then he broadcast the movies on a big screen on the back of a truck in front of the city hall where the guy was working. And sure as shit, the guy was right. He ended up divorcing his wife after they said when the video first came out they were happier than ever. Another lie. He fits right into Detroit. Another crooked criminal. And you can't blame it on race, because this time it's a white guy. It seems to just attract. Look at the guy that ripped off that Conservancy fund. You know, the bike trail down along the water. I mean, how do you just go and blow like $100 million and nobody's catching you? I'll tell you how. You pull the black card out. You complain about everything that's race related, and everybody's afraid to investigate you because you don't want to look racist. And then bingo, 100 million's missing. Now, I don't think he stole it because he was black. He happens to be black. It's part of the culture he's from. This isn't hate speech. These are facts, people. Can't nail me on hate speech because it's true. And you Coleman Young. But Kwame took them all. That's one thing I really got a damn boner to pick with Trump pardoning Kwame, another total crook, just like the crooked governor he pardoned in Illinois, Blagojevich, another double-faced, backstabbing shitbag. And the one before him was in federal prison too, George Ryan. Yeah, they go on and just lie their ass off to get elected. Bullshit, man. You vote for me, I'm going to run for office. You vote for me, you know what you're getting. There's not going to be any scandals. None. You catch me with a good, young, 22-year-old summer intern on my desk with no clothes on. You knew that was coming. It's no scandal. I told you about it ahead of time. That's one of the great perks of the job they try not to brag about until you get in office. Women are attracted to that power. They like it. All of a sudden they're getting 3 bullshit credit hours for just getting nude and laying on your desk all day long. Beats the hell out of studying your ass off all weekend. And they just put your looks and your age on the back burner when they're climbing the corporate ladder like that. It's like, yeah, it's time. Yeah, he's old. All he talks about is porn, but and just beats the shit out of studying. And of course they get A's. Fuck yeah, they got an A coming into it, and all you could do is like digress. sexual harassment, then it's definitely a D-. I mean, this isn't news to you people, is it? I'm telling you the facts of life. That's why when I'm going to go in, I'm going to tell you every indiscretion that I plan on achieving. I'm going to show you my porn collection briefly. And then you're going to vote, and it's like, journalists, just take the day off when your job's to go out and get some shit on me, because there isn't any. I told you about it already. I'm going to take the power out of the pen. I'm not going to allow you to ruin my life by something I said when I was running and then changed once I got in office. It's not going to happen. I'm going to say vote for me. Tom Reed caught in strip club drunk in annual governor's meeting in New Orleans. No scandal. Strip clubs. I think that's a thing of the past. Just another relic of the good old days. Now it's like grandmothers dancing in those places. Purple hair, tramp stamps, these big, ugly, nasty green tattoos, mustaches, just all this metal in their nose. Oh my God. You're paying for this? This sounds like purgatory. Then they want to sit and with you bullshit you about something. It's like the lady, I don't mean to be rude, but I had one of these and I got rid of her. You say, well, then what's that supposed to mean? Well, what it's supposed to mean is you're too old. Put your clothes back on. Here's $50 to put your clothes back on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, sue me, this is some kind of reverse bullshit. Sexual harassment. I got sued for telling a stripper to put her clothes back on because she was too old. They'll just have millions of men watching CNN where they'll be trying to fry my ass, ruin my political career. And they'll just be saying, yeah, right on, brother. Problem is they'll have no authority to keep me in office. But I'll have a lot of unverified support. You can believe you me. I'm going to just spell it out like that. I'm going to go with what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. In-A-Gadda-Da Vida. It's going to be my campaign slogan. Hell yeah. I'm going to sip this caramel latte with an extra shot. I'm going to be just enjoying my day here. Listen to the birdies. Hey, birdie. Birds are on their way north. Pity the poor bird that flies over Cleveland and Detroit. Hopefully he doesn't die from inhaling toxic fumes. It's quite a journey these little birds make. Beautiful countryside. How about all you vegans? There's cattle out there. You want to give us the death penalty? Huh? Domesticated cattle. Organic beef. Give me a break, will ya? You lunatics. Your political mantra is over. Everybody realized how nuts you are. It's tits up for you. Your candidates are nothing. Gonna be deporting some more people. I think we should deport vegans. And I want signal messaging to be the official method of communication for our federal offices. But I do ask that people double check who's on the group chat. I still think that guy needs to be charged with treason. Because if it was just some dishwasher, Polish pipe hitter, he's going, what the fuck is this? What are they talking about? Not that guy. That guy knew exactly what they were talking about. And he broadcast it. He accidentally intercepted confidential communications amongst government officials, knew exactly what the hell it was, then published it. I think he should be banned from the White House. I think that federal employees should never say another word to him. And I'm too bad he's not a judge and we could impeach him. We're looking for team players here, not rats in the woodpile. Little sneaky fucker. No wonder he's working for the Atlantic. There's one shitbag. He's gonna run around in his damn fake vegan hamburgers and tell everybody how great he is. Now he's exposing the Trump administration, but this guy is bad news. This guy would sell your secrets to the Russians and the Chinese in a fucking heartbeat. He needs to be charged. Werner Trucking. Look at this. I love the colors of these houses. Little green houses for you and me. Well, he's looking rough, oh John Mellencamp, isn't he? He's a bit sometimes in a drunken stupor when he's trying to figure out what state he's in while he's playing. Bullshitting these people that were dumb enough to buy a concert ticket. He's got to think, God, I wish I'd have just I wish somebody would have just smashed this guitar and I'd just be living in Indiana, you know, working a regular job instead of meeting all these damn gold diggers. Look at me. I'm an alcoholic, I'm a druggie, I'm a midget. I look like death warmed over, and this was all supposed to be not what getting famous was about. Look, I feel you, Johnny. You took the bait, buddy. You thought it'd be a bunch of hot chicks and all this shit you were going to be able to buy. And you got it, buddy. And now look. Same with Elvis Presley. Should have kept driving a truck. I'll bet Larry Bird wish he was kept on working for the Department of Public Works sometimes. Who wants to be famous? Just have these idiots feigning over you just because you score 30 points a game. It's got to be like, God. You know, I never understood why superstars hated their fans until I got older. You just watch some idiot catch your baseball and like wants to give up his firstborn instead of selling the baseball because it was your 400th home run. I mean, are you kidding me? What in God's name is wrong with you people? The most valuable player. Just go around to city, just have thousands of idiots cheering at you when you hit a home run and booing you when you don't. You don't even know any of them. They want your autograph. Oh my God. I can't think of anything worse. Who would want to be famous? Hey, I know this. You drive? Why are they driving Ann's car? That's Ann's car somebody's driving. It's not Ann. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it could be Ricky, but it didn't look like him. Ricky, don't lose that number. I've arrived. Here's another thing. See, if you roll through these stop signs down here, nobody does anything. That's for the suburbs of Michigan. It's like, why are you pulling me over, man? There's fucking dope going up and down 75. You didn't completely stop. Yeah, there's nobody there, you idiot. That's very unsafe. It's like you do it all day long in your patrol car. On a bunch of bullshit. Here's where you go when you get in trouble over here. Of course you get in trouble. Nothing to do. I tell people, pound sand, bitch. It's none of your business what I do. Stay out of my business. I'll be signing out and kicking it with this coffee. Put my windows down for my Daisy. Rock on, brothers and sisters. Sly and the Family Stone logging out.